Hi everyone, it's me, Parry Gaming. Thanks for watching this video, but this video is just meant to be between me and Ethan Klein. So if any of you aren't Ethan Klein, I'd appreciate if you just stop watching the video here, and now hopefully it's just you and me, Ethan Klein. So hi Ethan Klein, it's me, Parry Gaming. Recently it came to my attention that you're trying to debate people, I guess, about the whole Israel, Palestine, Gaza, Gaza situation. And yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of yours, man. I really liked your H3 podcast, and I watched your videos. So, I thought maybe I could put my in the ring. I see that you're trying to speak to somebody named Vadim. Now, you see I have this Instagram post here. We say, Vadim, why do you want to talk to everyone else about me when you could just talk to me? So yeah, you want to talk with Vadim about Israel, Palestine, H3 stuff, and I think that what am I, chopped liver? I'm not. I'm a human being, and I wanted to offer my ability to debate you basically in place of Vadim. So I've been researching Vadim. I understand that he has a couple of elements that make him, I guess, ideal as somebody to debate. Namely, that he has this mental disability where he's unable to sleep for more than an hour because he wakes up in screaming fits, and so functionally hasn't been able to sleep, have a good night's rest for the last 3 years. You can see from the bags under his eyes, and he talks about it all the time. He's been talking about it 4 years, in fact. And so I understand, yeah, you want somebody who's like mentally incapable of like arguing with you. And I understand you might listen to me, you might think, oh, this guy's very erudite, this guy's very well spoken. But don't worry, Ethan, I can put myself in a mental position where I am just as brain dead and moronic as an actual mentally disabled, mentally ill person. I think that I can do that for you. So you might be wondering, well, Parry, what's your strategy? What's your strategy here? And I think because obviously the issue with Vadim is that he has these nightmares because of some biological issue. He gets like in screaming fits and he has night terrors, wakes up in the middle of the night, and it causes him to never be able to fully sleep. So all I need to do really in this situation is find a way to make myself as horrified as Vadim is whenever he closes his eyes, right? And so I was racking my noggin. Noggin's a slang term for brain, by the way, Ethan, if you weren't familiar. And I thought, what's the scariest thing of all? And I mean, I have to give you your flowers, Ethan. I mean, you inspired me. I realized the scariest thing of all would be skulls. I saw that recently you got two skulls sent to your offices from realhumanskulls.org or whatever the website was. I'm not too sure. I didn't, I was so horrified by it. I couldn't really listen to the details. But I realized, Ethan Klein, I could probably, I mean, it's horrifying enough for you. I mean, you've spent weeks and weeks talking about it. Usually, I mean, you wouldn't want to talk about somebody doxing you or sending you like spam mail because that would encourage other people to do it. But clearly, this was so horrifying for you. You had no choice but to talk about it, and rightfully so. I mean, I'm a huge fan of your show, as I mentioned. I think yeah, if this was a ship, if your show was a ship, your hands on the rudder, not like as in like the rudder that like. I mean, I meant the steering wheel of a ship. You know what I mean, Ethan. I'm sure you own a cool watch. You own a $10 billion watch. You probably own a boat, so I'm sure you understand boats better than me. Point being, you're on top of this. I mean, you realize you had to talk about these skulls, and so they must have been that horrifying. So if I buy skulls, I'll be horrified. I'll have night terrors all the time. And so I was looking on this website, and it says like $2,700 for one human skull. Now you got two human skulls sent to you. Now, Ethan, call me a daredevil, call me a crazy, crazy go-getter, call me a, a risker, a risk taker, a daredevil risk taker, kind of like, stunt daredevil character. But I was thinking, I'll up the ante. Three skulls, so that's 2,700 times three. Now, the number is on screen. I'm not going to do the math in my head. So I'm thinking I buy three skulls, three human skulls, and I hope you understand my position. I'm not as established on YouTube as you. So I'll have GoFundMe in the description, and you can donate. Alternatively, you can donate via Stream Elements, Ethan, if you prefer PayPal. And you can donate to buy me these three human skulls, and I'll place them on my bed. I have a bed. I have two single beds, and they're like pushed together. So I was thinking, because obviously you probably own a queen size bed, but if you can imagine two single beds pushed together, there's like a little crevice in the middle, and I thought I'd lay the human skulls in the middle, so that's whenever I go to my bed, they're like as central as can be, and they're kind of like sort of like sinking into the bed. So I get the idea that like my bed is like cursed and it's like filled with skulls. It's like when I sleep, I'm sinking into a pile of skulls. I only need three skulls to get this effect though, but it's very economical in that way. And so I have like some blankets. I have like a fuzzier blanket that my cat likes to sit on. I can put the skulls on that, see what my cat thinks, so my cat will be traumatized too. There's a lot of stuff I can do here with these 3 skulls, Ethan. So I'll buy the 3 skulls, and I'll be so unable to sleep that I'll be extremely sleep deprived when we debate. Once that's done, you might be thinking, well, Parry is at it. You're just going to be EP from skull-induced insomnia. Well, yeah, that is the main thing I'm going for. But there's some other benefits to debating me. I'm pretty stupid, you know. I haven't even seen your debates with Hassan and you, so I mean, you could get dunks on me. You could be like, did you even see the debate, Parry? I'll be like, no. There were skulls. I was scared. Right? You can own me there. I don't like your voice, so I'll probably mock your voice, and I'll do a bad job of it. I'll be stuttering because of all the insomnia, and you can call me like Abus or whatever. How dare you make fun of my Tourette's? How dare you make fun of my Israeli Tourette's, Parry? That's what you can say. And you're right, it's right of you, but I won't be in my right mind as well as skulls in my bed. I'm also currently busy. I have exams soon. I have like some matrices and vector stuff I need to study. Like I have this eigenvector question. I haven't even gone to eigenvectors yet, man. There's like coordinate geometry stuff. I there's like a whole I forget I vector space stuff. Listen, I'll put a question on screen just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about, and feel free to answer it yourself on stream just to like own me to be like, I'm gonna gape Parry now because he can't even do this question because he's so sleep deprived with the skulls. That's like a kind of an after show thing, you know. I'm trying to expand your possibilities here, but yeah. So I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be insomniac because of all the skulls. My cat's gonna distract me. I haven't really seen any of your debates. I think you're a loser. I don't like the way you're like boring to listen to. Your like show sucks. You've never made a good video, so you can go after me for that. I'm not on your side, you know. And I have maths questions I have to think about. So it'll be very easy to epically own me in this debate. And I think we should set this up, man. I mean, I feel like, you know, this is like a good opportunity, obviously for me, but also for you. It's once in a lifetime that somebody, you know, is willing to put their life on the line like I am, buying 3 skulls.